because we're beautiful. Future. Forever. My regular niffler.
Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 most unpopular opinions about the Harry Potter Wizarding World. Basically, I was on the internet a couple of days ago and I came across a Buzzfeed article, top 10 most unpopular opinions about the Harry Potter community, and I realized, wait a minute, I should make a video on this because I have a couple of unpopular Harry Potter opinions and I'm pretty sure a lot of you also do, and so I decided we should figure them out together. And I should give my opinions on them, and then you guys can too in the comments, and we can have a conversation. Before we start this video, if you aren't already following me on social media, my links are in the description below. And if you're not, why? Why aren't we connected on social media? So I've got my trusty laptop with me, and we are going to go through this and be as honest and brutal as possible. I know I am. And so I'm excited to see how this goes, and I'm excited to see what the world thinks about my favorite book series. 10 unpopular Harry Potter opinions that'll have you looking at the entire series in a new light. Well, let's go BuzzFeed, let's figure this out. Unpopular opinion number 1, Neville should have been the chosen one. Now, I understand where people might come from. I understand how people could say Neville Longbottom should have been the chosen one. He was born in July, he killed the final Horcrux, but no. The entire point of Neville Longbottom's story arc is to show you that a humble person can make sacrifices for the sake of humanity. And I understand Harry did that too, but Harry had a lot of weight on his shoulders being called the chosen one all the time. And personally, I don't feel like Neville would have done well under that kind of pressure. I think the whole point of Neville's arc was that he became the hero himself. He learned to grow up as a person by himself without people pushing him. Neville suffered through a lot of abuse from people like Snape, and he came out as a hero. He came out making his own decisions, and that was something that Harry didn't have. Harry was guided by Dumbledore the entire time. And so those two plot lines are completely just separate to each other, I feel. And having Neville be the chosen one just wouldn't have worked for me, personally. But I do love Neville as a character. He's honestly one of those characters that I just admire, adore, and respect immensely. Unpopular opinion number 2. Fred and George are overrated. Okay, well basically, let's be honest. I have never been a huge fan of Fred and George Weasley. I never was, and I never will be. I've always felt like their comedy is overrated, and I actually agree with this unpopular opinion. I think Fred and George's characters were always used as comedic relief, and in a world like Harry Potter, it didn't work for me. I was never fond of their characters, and I don't know why, but I just never was. It's strange to say, but they're just not my favorite Weasleys. I would much rather prefer see a lot more screen time or chapter time of Ginny or Ron, even though Ron was never my favorite either. Just the Weasleys in general. Unpopular opinion number 3. Hermione should have ended up with Victor Crumb. Now, no. No. I disagree with this. I understand that a lot of people think that Harry and Hermione should have been together, but to say Hermione and Victor Crumb, that doesn't make any sense. Victor Crumb was a high school crush. And Jo very cleverly showed the audience that high school crushes mean nothing. Literally nothing. The entire point of that was to tell you that, these are kids, they're in high school, they're going to experience different emotions towards different people. And Victor Crumb was just one of Hermione's I was gonna say one of Hermione's accomplishments, but no, that would be a disrespectful way to put it. Yikes. I think Victor Crumb was a cool character. I just don't feel like they should have ended up together at all. I don't see it, and I feel like there's no point to it. Number 4, Hermione should have ended up with Malfoy. I think that Malfoy and Hermione fought so much because all of the sexual tension between them. Just because a person's a douchebag doesn't mean you hate them and then you have sexual tension for them. Draco Malfoy was a total douchebag to Harry, Ron, and Hermione. He was a misunderstood character, and I respect him for it. But just because she hated him and she punched him in the face doesn't mean that they have sexual tension. It just means she hates him, which is the opposite of sexual tension. I could be seeing something wrong. I could be seeing it wrong. Like, I could be completely wrong in this, but I just really don't think so. I really don't think so. Unpopular opinion number 5. Harry and Ginny should have named their child something else. Well, good morning to you too. Yes, I literally have been saying that for years now. Basically, Albus Severus Potter was named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts, and one of them... No. No. Like, honestly, I can't. I love Snape. And I love Dumbledore. But they were both douchebags in their own right, and I feel like Sirius or Hagrid or Remus Lupin should have gotten addressed with Albus's name, because those were the real father figures to Harry growing up. It just makes no sense. Albus Sirius Potter. Sirius Potter. Sirius Remus Potter. I don't know, but like, give it something. Give them some sort of recognition. I think the reason Joe decided to do that was because the epilogue was, of course, in the final book, and the final book was when the reveal of Severus Snape happened. And so I think that reveal of Albus's name was to consolidate that Snape was a good man and a brave man, which he was, but I just don't like. I just maybe he could have made the name longer and added more names to it. Unpopular opinion number 6. Half-Blood Prince is the worst in the series. That is not correct. Specifically, the main plot about Harry trying to procure Slughorn's full memories about Tom Riddle's Horcrux questions. Dumbledore already knew about all the Horcruxes, so the only thing we gained was that Voldemort created 7 of them. That doesn't make any sense. The whole point of Half-Blood Prince was to show that there are 7 Horcruxes, to give Harry the indication that he needs to find 7 of them. That's the whole point. The whole point is that Harry knows exactly how many he needs to find so he can kill Voldemort. If he didn't know how many, then that just would have been impossible. I mean, he could have, killed 2 and not realized there are 5 more. So no, that is such a stupid opinion. And by the way, the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince film is one of my favorites in the entire series. By far. Unpopular opinion number 7. Hufflepuff is the best house. Gryffindors can have huge egos, Ravenclaws can be know-it-all assholes, yikes, and Slytherins can be dishonest and conniving. No, I'm not conniving. Conniving? No. No. Okay, I don't agree with using discriminative stereotypes to belittle other houses to make your house look better. I like Newt Scamander, and I like Cedric Diggory. I just don't feel like you should belittle the other houses to make yours look better. I think all houses are equal. I really do. Is Hufflepuff an underrated house? Yes, because no one pays it any attention. Is it a better house? No, because no house is better than the other. Unpopular opinion number 8. Gryffindor and Slytherin aren't all that different. The Gryffindor and Slytherin houses are basically the same. They're 2 sides of the same coin. People need to give Slytherins more credit. They're not all brooding psychopathic wizards. Thank you. I actually made a video when I first started the channel called Defending Slytherin. I don't think you guys should watch it. It's a bit disgusting. But yeah, I think Slytherins are really discriminated against because everyone thinks we're evil. I actually had a friend who watched Harry Potter for the first time and asked me why I was in Slytherin, considering that's where all the bad guys are. And I was just like, no. No. Unpopular opinion number 9. Luna Lovegood is the best character. That's not an unpopular opinion. That's just a general consensus, and I'm pretty sure that's a fact. And number 10. Draco Malfoy deserved better. All right. Well, let me explain to you a little something about Draco Malfoy. In my most humble opinion, Draco Malfoy is a really misunderstood character. Draco Malfoy, in my heart, is just a case of a child who was born into the wrong family, into the wrong conditions, and so he had to deal with everything that was thrown onto him by not only his parents, but Lucius Malfoy, out of all people, and Lord Voldemort himself when he asked him to kill Dumbledore. Draco didn't have a choice from the second he was born. He was born to be an ass. Like, I cannot explain it better. And it's heartbreaking. It's a case of a child being born into the wrong conditions and he becomes abusive because of it. Do I condone his actions? Hell no. Do I condone bullying? Of course not. You guys know well enough that I do not condone bullying, but I do understand that his position is uncalled for. Let's just say uncalled for, and so he is misunderstood. Let's see what BuzzFeed has to say. Malfoy deserved a redemption arc far more than Snape did. Yes, he was a bit of a douche, but that was because he was influenced by his parents who were terrible. He was forced into joining Voldemort's side and becoming a Death Eater, along with plenty of other Slytherins. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to our channel to see a lot more Harry Potter content. Bye guys!